Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said in the Qur'an, in the name of Allah, the gracious, the merciful. Sa ngalan ng Allah, pinakamahabagin, pinakamaawain. And comes the help of Allah and the victory. And you will see the people who are entering by in the religion of Allah in groups, in big numbers. So glorify your Lord with praise, and surely He is the one who forgives the sins. Now, what is yesterday in Jummah, the lecture is about the victory. And this victory is not for one country, but this victory for the whole world. Because for last 2 years, or almost 2 years, 21 months, all the world want to stop the war in Gaza. And they don't want to stop the war in Gaza. And then the justice came. For last 21 months, thousands of children, women, men, old people, young people, all kind of people were killed. Not just Muslims, even the Christians killed in Gaza. And they don't want to stop. They don't want to do ceasefire. And what they did with Gaza, the same thing happened with them. It is the justice of Allah. We can forget to do justice. Allah never forget to do justice. Whenever you make zulm, oppressing people, abuse people, injustice to people, Allah will bring and inflict upon you the same. For last 2 years, one and a half year, 1 year and 9 months, for 21 months, the people in Gaza were crying, praying to Allah, Allah send us help. And then finally, Allah led someone to do a great job. They're the same people who were laughing in Israel. Now they are crying. They were crying every day and they're begging for ceasefire. The same ceasefire which asked by the Palestinian people for 1 year and 9 months. And their ambassador and the ambassadors of the world, of 200 countries, they go to United Nations in New York, please ceasefire. For 200 countries, out of the 200 countries, almost all countries, please ceasefire. It's too much. It's so many murder. No, we don't like ceasefire. We want to finish them. And then one country who called himself superpower, he supervised it. He said, no, go ahead, murder them. I'm here. I keep eye on you. Go ahead, finish them all. And shamelessly, the Muslim countries, so-called Sunni Muslim countries, they were watching the show, they did nothing. Not just they are watching the show, they did nothing. They were even helping Israel for their plan. Some of them, they even give their air and their land and their oil and their weapons and their assistance. And when somebody blocked the way for them, for their ship cannot go, they give the land to bring everything for Israel. And they call them, we are the Sunni Muslim, we are the best Muslim, we are the only Muslims. And they call the Shia are not Muslims. They told us like this. Since childhood, they said, Shia is not good, they are kafir. Subhanallah. Now who is helping in Palestine? The Shia helping the Palestine. Since for 1 year and 9 months, they are helping. And they are also Muslim. The people teach, the Sunni teach you they are not Muslim. It is very wrong to call a Muslim is a kafir. They are Muslim and they are proven to be better Muslim right now because they are helping the people in Palestine and the Sunni Muslims are watching the show and helping Israel. So how dare they can call themselves, we are better Muslims and we are the Muslims and the Shias are not Muslim. It is very big wrong to call a Muslim a kafir. Prophet Muhammad said, if you call someone kafir, and if he is not kafir, you become a kafir. You are already out of Islam. Na yun ang sinabi ko last Saturday sa Blue Mosque, sinabi ko, kung sabi ng mga Sunni, clarification, wala kami Sunni Shia, kami Muslim lang. Hindi kami maniniwala na yung terminology na Sunni Shia, Hanafi, Shafi'i, Malki, Hanbali, Salafi, Ash'ari, Deobandi, Brelwi, Ahlul Hadith, wala na. Hindi kami naalam na anong klase ng salita ito. Kami alam Muslim kami. At mu'minin kami. At alipin na Allah tayo lahat. Okay, yan ang pangalan binigay ni Allah sa atin. Muslimin, mu'minin, ibadullah. Sabi na mga Sunni na siya ang kafir. Ngayon na, bakit kung kayo na Muslim, mga Sunni na bansa na Sunni, Saudi Arabia, Pakistan, Malaysia, Indonesia, UAE, United Arab Emirates, or Qatar, or Oman, or Bahrain, Algeria, Morocco, kung kayo na Muslim at kung siya hindi Muslim, bakit kayo hindi tulong sa Palestine? Bakit hindi kayo natulong sa Palestine? Bakit yung Shia sabi nila hindi Muslim? Bakit sila natulong sa Palestine? So it's a question mark. Don't call people kafir. Don't make destruction among Muslims. All Muslims are brothers. We have two kind of brotherhood mentioned in the Quran. Dalawang klaseng brotherhood sa Quran. Kapatiran. Fraternity. One is generally all the human beings are brothers and sisters in humanity. Dahil sabi ng Allah sa Quran, Ya ayyuhan nasu inna khalaqnakum min dhakarin wa untha wa ja'alnakum syu'uban wa qabaila lita'arifu inna akramakum indallahi atqakum. O mankind, we created all of you from one male and one female, Adam and Eve, and made you into nations and tribes so you can recognize each other, not for the superiority. The people in Philippines or people in Pakistan, or people in India, people in China, people in America, people in Middle East, all people are equal because we all are brothers and sisters in humanity. Islam is not saying that because of your nation you are allowed to kill other nation. No, this is not the law of God. The law of God that you're all brothers and sisters. Don't kill your brothers and sisters. That is the number one general rule in the Quran. Lahat ng tao, ano sabi ng Allah, o yung mga tao, lahat kayo na likha. Ako, galing sa isang lalaki, galing sa isang babae. So ano yung lahat ng tao? Magkapatid. Philippine, taga-Amerika, taga-China, taga-Iran, taga-Pakistan, taga-India. Lahat ng tao sa mundo, magkapatid. Dahil lahat, isang tatay, isang nanay. That is the one brotherhood mentioned in the Quran. That's why in Islam there is no thing that nationalism, you can kill other nation because of your nation. No, that's wrong. You cannot kill other nation because of your nation. Because other nations are human beings and your nation are human beings. Yung bansa ninyo, yung tao, yung ibang bansa tao din. Bakit kailangan na isang bansa papatay na isang bansa? Dahil ito bansa at yung isang bansa, parehos tao. Hindi kailangan na tao papatay sa ibang tao. Kahit hayop, hindi gagawin yan na isang klaseng hayop na aso papatay ng ibang aso. Wala na ganun. So that is a Constitution of America. America can throw the atom bomb on any country because of the national security. Constitution of America. America can bomb, atom bomb to any country in the world for their national interest, for their national security. Subhanallah. So America has a constitution. They can bomb any country in the world because of their national security. That's unfair. It's injustice. Because all the most of the people will be killed with atom bomb are innocent people. I was listening in the news. American Constitution said, if Hague in Netherlands, the ICC, the International Criminal Court, if they will court any politician of America, any soldier, any ordinary soldier or ordinary politician, if they court and they put in the jail in Netherlands, in Hague, in ICC, the International Criminal Court, America is going to bomb Netherlands. They will invade the Netherlands. And they will kill the people in Netherlands. Why you court our politician? Why you court our soldier? That's law of America. So where is the things like this? Example, when people of the world, like Spain, even the European countries, Portugal, Argentina, Mexico, Venezuela, Philippines also, they all are asking ceasefire in United Nations. 190 countries, they say ceasefire in Gaza, in Palestine. Only one country, America, said no ceasefire. Veto. So what is the use of United Nations? What is the use of United Nations organization when majority of the countries, 190 countries, want to stop the war in Gaza and the one country, United States of America, veto. I don't like ceasefire. Just go ahead and kill. So I call United Nations organization. UNO. It's wrong abbreviation. You should call useless nations organization. Useless nations of organization. Because useless. Example, your children being killed in your house, your women being raped in your house, your family being killed, and you will go to the United Nations and you wait for 2 years, and you're thinking the United Nations will give resolution to stop the war, to stop the murder of your family. Are you going to do this? If you're going to do this, you should be going to a mental hospital. You have no mind to use. United Nations, everyday children killing, and United Nations, people making the resolution, okay, another resolution, okay, another resolution, okay. 2 years, the war is cannot stop. But when give the Iran hard time to Israel, now they Israel begging, please, we need ceasefire. Even America say, let's make ceasefire now. But in Gaza, no. But it will stop, inshallah. It will stop by the will of Allah, inshallah. Now this is things like this. Talk for the peace. No need to kill other nation to other nations. Never go for the option of war. What we see in Israel, how the Israel was demolished, it is an example for all the countries of the world. Don't involve in the wars. The superpower will not come to rescue for you. When Israel was bombarded by Iran, United States did not stop the war. It did not interfere. No. And then it was pulverizing. 11,000 buildings in Israel were demolished. See this example for Taiwan and China, North Korea and South Korea. Example, this is a good example for them. Don't go for the option of war. Those superpower who want you to fight, they will not do anything for you when you will be bombarded. So always talk to your neighbors in a nice way. Let's come, we discuss, we solve the problem. We just negotiate on table. That's a very good idea. It is a very good example for the countries to learn from what happened in Israel. He thought that America is superpower and they will just stop all the bombs. No. And they believe that their dome is not bringing any bomb. No. These are the human manufactured things. There is no guarantee. So all the missiles were going until the Israel people were crying for ceasefire. And they were able to get ceasefire. How long? We don't know. So we always talk about unity of human beings and never to talk for destruction of human beings. Allah said in the Qur'an, if you kill one innocent human being, it is like killing the whole mankind. And if you save the life of one human being, it is like you save the life of all mankind. Kung patayin mo na isang inosente, sabi ng Quran, sabi ng Allah sa Quran, kung patayin mo isang inosente, na isang tao na inosente, para ka napapatayin ng lahat ng mundo, lahat ng tao sa mundo. And that is the biggest problem in the today. Nationalism. One nation is willing to kill another nation. But if you remove this hatred from your eyes, the hatred from your heart, and think that that other nation is my brothers and sisters, there is no more need to hatred. If the Taiwan will think Chinese are my brothers, and China will think the Taiwanese are my brothers, the North Korea can see, why should I fight South Korea? They are my brothers. If the Arabs can see the Israel and Arabs can think that we are human beings, why we need to fight each other? So that is the way you can think about humanity, the more you united the people. And we have another brotherhood. When people who believes in one God, no idol worship, maniniwala na isang Diyos. They're brothers in faith. And that's brotherhood. That's why the people who say the Shia are kafir, it's not good. Because all of them are saying la ilaha illallah. When I was 1999, the first time I went to the Umrah, to Makkah, Jeddah, then I go by road to Makkah, then I started to make first Umrah in my life. The 2000 we went for the Hajj. 1999, September, I went first time in my life to Makkah to Umrah. And then when I was making tawaf, I see the groups of Iran groups from Iran, and they were crying, and they were saying La ilaha illallah, La ilaha illallah, and they are very big sound. I never see anyone more reciting higher than the Iran people. La ilaha illallah, there is no God except Allah. Rabbana dina fid dunya hasanato fil akhirati hasanato wa qina adhaban nar. And their voice is very powerful. And I say, this is Iranian, this is Shia. And when I grew up in Pakistan, and the ulama tell me, the scholar tell me, Shias are kafir. Subhanallah. I see it. The Shias are in Makkah praying to Allah, the one God. And you call them they are disbelievers. And that is the time my mind opened. When I see them, this Iran people, the Shia people, and they are in Kaaba. They are in the holy mosque, the mosque built by Prophet Abraham. And they are praying to Allah. And these people are devils. They are the biggest enemy of Islam who say the Shias are kafir. They are dividing the Muslims. Those scholars who say Shias are kafir, these scholars are the enemies of Islam. Sino yung mga ulama na sabi na Shia ang kafir? Yang na mga ulama nagfitna. They are the enemies of Islam. Sila na yung kalaban ng Islam. Dahil gusto nila na divide Muslims. You want to unite all human beings, and you are dividing even Muslims? That's your business. That's your job, to divide Muslims and not to unite them. We learn in Islam, there are 57 Muslim countries. In Islam, there is these 57 Muslim countries are not allowed to be 57. There should be only one Muslim country. And there should be only one Amir. There should be only one Amir al-Mu'minin, or president, or whoever you can say, the statesman, the head of the state. Not allowed to have 57 Muslim countries. That's against Islam. In Islam, only one country. That's the teaching of Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, and that's the teachings of all the prophets. Like David, he was one Khalifa, he was one ruler. Prophet Daud. Because Allah make us the Khalifa on earth, to unite and not to divide, and to bring the justice to the world. And no injustice, no innocent killing of innocent human beings, life for a life. People who murder other people, the law should give them that penalty. That is the law of Allah. This is the law of God. This is the law of Torah, the Old Testament. This is the law of Qur'an. That no stealing, no fornication, no murdering, no hurting people, no beating people. Respect the rights of the people. This is the law of God, which is giving the peace. Be good with your parents, kind with the neighbors, kind and good with the parents, and with our wives and our children, brothers, sisters, our relatives, and all human beings. So that is very important, that people who are trying to let other people to fight other people, they will never go to paradise. Those who make fitna, mischief, gawa ng magulo, gusto nila away-away sa tao, hindi pasok sa paraiso. Sabi ni Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, Qate will not go to paradise. A person who let people to fight with other people will not go to paradise. Yung gawa ng tao na away-away, hindi pasok sa paraiso sa kabilang buhay. So, inshallah, that's a very good topic. But I need to also to another topic about this Muharram. The Muharram is the first month of Islamic calendar. Yesterday was first Muharram, today was second Muharram, and now at night it starts the Maghrib time, the sunset is starting the new day. So it's already third Muharram tonight. Tomorrow is the third Muharram day. After 7 days from now, there will be day of Ashura. It is a great significance. One of the things happened on that day was Prophet Adam alayhi salam, the Prophet Adam, when he was out from paradise, and his wife, they were forgiven on that day. Prophet Noah, his ark was saved on that day. The people in the ark with Prophet Noah, they were saved on that day. Ashura, 10th of Muharram. Prophet Ibrahim alayhi salam was saved from the fire on that day. Prophet Jonah, the Yunus, he was out from the well on this day. And so much more things happened, and one of the things happened, the Prophet Musa with Bani Israel, they were crossed the Red Sea on that day. But what happened in the last Ummah, the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam generation, that his grandson Hussein and all the family members of Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, they were given sacrifice on that day. All the male members were sacrificed, slaughtered, martyred, except only one son of Imam Hussein, the grandson of Prophet Muhammad. His one son was saved, and all the women were captive, and brought to the Syria, the Sham, the Damascus, to the tyrant Yazid, who was evil, who was monarchist, who took control the throne of his father, and injustice. So the Prophet family stood up against him and to defeat him. But all the people who were pledged to Hussein, they backed out because of the fear, and he and his family and his friends, they fought alone, but they never surrendered. They never surrendered, and they gave their lives with honor and become martyrs. And they are in paradise. Their souls are in paradise because they were martyred, and the martyred souls enter to paradise right away. So it is a great honor for them. A leader of the world, the Nelson Mandela from South Africa, when he was in jail, and British put him in jail because of his revolution. He won the freedom from the British rule. They put him in jail, and they keep him in the jail in Robben Island for 25 years. And they want him to surrender and accept their terms. And he wanted to fight for his people to get freedom from British rule. And from the British rule, from British unjust rule. And one night, Nelson Mandela said, he decided to surrender. He said, tomorrow I'll surrender, I'm tired. And then on that night, he remembered the story of the Imam Hussein, the grandson of Prophet Muhammad, that he did not surrender, even he was only with his family members and with his friends. And he fought. They are only total 72 with women and children. They fought it, they gave their lives, but they never surrendered to unjust rule. So he said, that story gave me very power, inspired me. I did not surrender to British government, to justice, for the freedom of his people. And then finally, he was able to get the freedom from British rule, from British Empire, the unjust empire, which was later demolished. It's no more kingdom anymore in British now. It would used to be the imperialist, colonialist, conquistadors, but no more now. It's just a small country in Middle East. The power was transferred to America, and now this power will is planning to transfer to Jerusalem, to make the false Messiah, Masih Dajjal, to be the rule the world. And they thought he's the true Messiah. No. We are waiting we know the true Messiah will come and will destroy the false Messiah, the leader of the Jews, Zionists, and then the true Messiah will establish the true kingdom of God in the earth according to the last book of God, the Qur'an. And there will be justice filled by Jesus on this earth, because he will be a leader of the Muslims. Because he is a Muslim. He believes in only one God. He greet to people with salam. He pray. Before he pray, he wash. And when he pray, he put his head on the floor. Yung mukha niya sa lupa. That's the way of the Muslims. The Mary doesn't look like Catholic, but she's look like a Muslim woman. So he will come back, not as a prophet, but as a follower of the last prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, and establish the kingdom of God on this earth. And after that, people will go back to idol worshipping, and this world will finish. Allah will destroy all the world, and then Allah will resurrect the world. The people will come out from the graves, and that will be the day of judgment of 50,000 years. You can go to paradise if you do good in this life, and you go to hellfire if you do evil in this life. If the greatest of the evil is to worship idols, worship many gods, and the best of the good is la ilaha illallah, to worship only one God. Na pinakamaganda na gawin yung magsamba sa isang tagapaglikha at hindi samba sa tatlong Diyos or millions Diyos or yung mga Diyos-Diyusan, yung mga bato, alikabok ng kahoy ng bato na samba. Bawal. Yan pinakamalaking kasalanan. At masama sa magulang, yan din malaking kasalanan. Papatay ng tao, yan din masamang gagawin. There is one question here, what is Wahhabi? Can you explain? So, Wahhabi is a sect which has come after a person from Muhammad bin Abdul Wahhab Najdi, from Najd. Najd is, today we call it Riyadh. And that person, his followers are keep on making kafir. This is kafir, this is kafir, this is kafir, this is bid'ah, that is bid'ah, that is mushrik. That is their speciality. Everybody is kafir. The Sunni is kafir, the Shia is kafir. They are only Muslim. And they call themselves Salafi also. The rest of the people, all they want to make them kafir and mushrik and bidah. But they themselves have a very need to be correct themselves for their aqaid, their beliefs. And there are lots of Wahhabi who are also involved in terrorism. Okay, these people, the terrorist people, there are lots of terrorist people. They are following the Wahhabi creed also. So they are very critical people. We hope that we are not saying that Wahhabi is kafir also, but they need to correct whatever the wrong. Every group has a wrong and right. Maybe Hanafi has many wrongs, Salafi has many wrongs. These Wahhabi and Salafi are same. The Shia have many things wrong, but don't call them kafir. Don't say you are a disbeliever. Correct them. They are saying la ilaha illallah. Pray with them, and at the same time make dialogue with them. So that is a very big fitna who are trying to make this fatwa kafir, mushrik. No, don't do this, because you say someone kafir, if he is not kafir, you become a kafir. Beware of that. You lost all your good deeds by making someone kafir, and if he's not kafir, you become a kafir, and all your good deeds, your salah, your fasting, your praying will be zero, because you become kafir. May Allah guide us, may Allah forgive us, may Allah